Good morning. Hi. You guys are all chipper. All these familiar faces. I see Miss Prosser back there. Hi. I did a story on here to her to promote this. Yes, so you probably know her. I see calendar girls in here. Where are you? There's Ms. Nova. That's my birthday month. So I heart you. I heart you. 15th. Ooh, we're just like right around the corner. So that's wicked exciting. One of the calendar girls had to step out for a second, but I think it was Miss June. Miss June, okay. I told her I would try and, just talk a lot while she went to the restroom to make sure she didn't miss any of our speaker, because here we go, our Miss June back here. See, I've been talking and chewing up time just to make sure you didn't miss anything. Okay, before our second speaker, Roland Comtois, I'm glad he pronounces it the French way. I want to let you all know that you have a chance to win a fabulous prize. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but too bad I can't get a raffle ticket. Darn it. But you all have your raffle tickets, right? Yes. Okay, at the end, we are going to draw for this fabulous prize, but you must be here. That means you cannot leave. If you go to the restroom, let somebody know you're going. Throwing that out there. So I'm really excited. I have old eyes, so I'm going to do that. And you all have your little passports, and you know where you're going. Anybody take get reflexology or massage therapy? Or was that awesome? Then they had something over there called Heavenly Hugs. Holy crap! Excuse my French. Sorry, I just had to throw that in there. Okay, so I'm excited to announce our next speaker, and apparently a lot of you are excited to be here to listen to our next speaker. His name is Roland Comtois, as I mentioned. He'll be in the vendor area, right? You're going to be signing books? Okay. He's got his signature hand going. And he has written 2 books. And then there was Heaven. I like the title. Sometimes you have to draw them in just with the title, right?
Yes.
And then they just want to keep reading. A Journey of Hope and Love. And 16 minutes. When one health ends, or when one breath ends, another begins. I actually like that as well.
Thank you.
You do good work.
Thank you.
I'll have to read your books now. And hey, if the title captures my attention, am I right? You look at a book, and if it has a stupid title, you're not going to think it's good, right? Okay, it's all in the title. In addition to being an author of the 2 books I just mentioned, Roland Comtois also co-authored 365 Days of Angel Prayers. Ooh, I like that one too. So far, so good. Batting average 1,000. He is a nationally acclaimed inspirational speaker, spiritual medium, and radio show host. He is a professional healer with over 30 years of experience as a gerontology nurse.
Yes.
Duh. It's the eyes. I'm blaming the eyes. He's a Reiki master, metaphysical teacher, and grief specialist. Now, with the production of his one-man stage show, Heaven the Experience, he adds executive producer, singer. You're a singer?
Yes.
Holy wow. And performer. I don't think he needs to come up now. It's like, maybe he can perform for us right now. He adds all that to his credentials. Thus, his expertise extends from the physical to the spiritual as he shares healing modalities and messages that nurture and balance mind, body, and soul. How many of you are into that? I better see every single hand. Whew. Gosh, I'm so impressed right now. I best sit down. So let's bring to the podium Roland Comtois.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm very honored to be with you this afternoon. It is my pleasure to share with you the possibility of eternal love. November 11th, 2011, at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I walked into the rehab room of my mom, and she had this peace about her. She had a glow about her, something that I had never seen before. And I walked over to her and I said, "Are you okay, Mom?" And she said, Roland, I love you. Those are the last words I ever heard her say to me. I am convinced beyond a shadow of a doubt that that love that was established in our lives is more powerful than anything else. And she looked at me, and she had spent her whole life trying to figure me out. She'd say, oh God, there he goes again, she says. He's wandering and he's lost and there's something wrong with my boy. And I'd say, no, Mom, they're here. They're with you. They love you. Your people are standing by your side. And she spent her time trying to figure me out. She said to me, guess what, Roland? You're not a nut, she said. 50 years old, and she finally got with the program that I wasn't so crazy. She told me about the people that came to visit her the night before she passed. She told me how her people were standing there by her side, that she wasn't alone. She told me that she was surrounded by such an amazing light. She started to believe that love was everlasting. She reached for my hand and she said to me, what are you going to do when I'm gone? Well, I said, I have no idea. You never left before. I don't know what I'm going to do, Mom, but I'm going to be a good son. I'm going to be a good kid. And I'm going to do everything I can to feel your love, to remember your love, to know that you're still part of me. And then she said, well, I'll see what I can do for you from the other side. And then on that Tuesday, November 15th, at 2:16 in the afternoon, my arms were entrenched around her. She was coming to her last moment. And you cannot convince me that the love that we shared is a love that disappeared, a love that has vanished from sight, that maybe somehow, through the mystery of it all, that we're still connected somehow. I still remember her saying, I love you. I still remember it. So when I was preparing to come here, I packed up all my stuff in my suitcases, went downstairs and found this old ratty thing that had been sitting there for years. And I pick it up, I bring it upstairs, I clean off all the dirt and mold and everything else, and I open it up. And inside was her obituary card. The only thing in a case that had never been looked at for years. Could it be that she was whispering, one more I love you? Could it be that she was sending me something, giving me something, offering me a sign? A signal, a moment that says, I love you. Hey, by the way, if you're not into guys like me, this is going to be the longest 45 minutes of your life. If this is not your thing and you're not sure about the afterlife and you're not sure about the continuity of that love, you have a mission here this afternoon. We have to stand by each other's side, heart to heart, soul to soul, to bring you what you need, to share what you need to share. Oh, come on. Feel the energy around you right now. Come on. Go with me on the journey. Feel the love moving through you right now. Feel the presence of all that light surrounding you. And all I'm asking you to do, I'm asking you to trust in the connections that you've started in life. I'm asking you to remember the love and to remember the experiences, to remember your boy, who's stronger than anything, who stands by your side, because you cannot convince me that a love between you has disappeared. And do you know what you're supposed to do while you're here? Is you're supposed to surround this person with as much love as you can to help her feel connected in some way. My mother used to say, oh my God, there he goes again. 5 years old, 10 years old, walking around the house. She said I was following things that she couldn't see. But I kept telling her, hey, Mom, Meme wants to talk to you. Meme wants to send you a sign, a message, a moment that brings love. Your boy is here in this moment. Do you know how I know it? I have this feeling inside of me, this feeling that I can't shake, that I cannot deny, that all I can do is share it with you, is to share with you the possibility. Do you know why you're here? You're here to heal something. And you want someone like me to say you did enough, that you were enough somehow. And every single day of your life, you ask them all to look out for you. And by the way, you should cry. Hey, I walk into Target, people start bawling. They just start crying. I walk into Target, they start crying. They don't even know. They follow me around with their cameras, hoping they're going to get one message that brings them a moment of peace and a moment of love. And I am convinced that why we're here together is for you and for you. For you. Every day you ask him. You ask that little boy to stand by your side. Every single day you ask him. I'm supposed to tell you, as hard as this is, that there were no mistakes. That there was no mistake. That you're surrounded in this incredible light. Could it be real? Could you be here to feel the light and the energy? Could you be here to feel your boy? Could you be here to feel all of this extraordinary energy moving through you? The answer is yes. It's here for you. Your people are part of you. They whisper words in your ear. They send you signs and messages. They bring you moments of hope that change you in a flash. You know what I just heard and felt? I love that you never gave up. You never gave up on me, right? You never gave up on me. It's why you're here. Your mother wants to talk to you. You never gave up on me, and you took care of me as long and as hard as you could. Hey, I'm not the kind of medium that says, sounds like a P, sounds like a B. I say what I feel in my heart and in my soul because you're being loved and your mother's standing by your side. And for the last 3 months of your life, you've been fighting a battle, fighting whatever you're fighting in life, and you want to know if they've been standing by your side. Oh, actually, since June of last year. This is your moment. Come on. Come with me for 45 minutes. That's it. And then you can go back and live your life the way you lived it. But maybe you'll live it with the knowledge that you're not alone. That you're not alone. I got it. Hey, some of you are giving me the look my ex-wife used to give me. She thought I was crazy too. So I got it. I understand that the reason why you're here is to bring your boy's spirit back to here for all of us to experience. Because all of us are the benefactor of the love that you shared with him. He wants me to say something. I have this feeling inside. He wants me to say there's no pain. Not at the last minute, not at the last second, not at the last moment. And he wants me to tell you that his light and his spirit and his everything is bright. And you're right. You're right. It wasn't fair. Nothing was fair. But I know by our being together, but I feel this light and energy. I feel the presence. Don't you? Haven't you felt something you can't explain? You whisper a prayer to the universe. You say, come on, send me a sign. And some mysterious sign crosses your path and you say to yourself, did I just imagine that? Did I just make that up? People come here, they say, come on, Ma. Then Uncle Charlie shows up. You don't even like him, but he shows up for the big moment somehow. What I'm asking you to do is to remember the love that you shared with each other. The love that you shared. Because love is more powerful than death. That love is more powerful than grief and loss. And when we step through our grief, what we discover is that all the love is there. That all the love is surrounding you. They've been holding you since June 14th, last year. They've been holding you steady and still and pushing you forward somehow. Oh, and I'm supposed to tell you that you've been brave. You've been brave through the whole experience. Oh man, come on. This is your moment. This is your moment. What do you think your grandson's gonna say? Your grandson's gonna say that he felt loved and supported right to the last moment. You're being loved here, and you're being loved, and energy is moving around you. Come on. I'm not asking you to take a chance on me. I'm asking you to take a chance on your loved ones. That's what I'm asking of you. Because you don't need a medium. Come on. You think I'm going to call you when I want to talk to my mother? No, I'm going to talk to my mother and feel the love and feel the energy. That little boy shines as a spirit because love was already started. And you know, I have this image in my mind. You can fight me all you want. I have this image in my mind of everybody like this, as if he was being rocked and nurtured and guided all the way into the light. I died at an event 30 years ago, collapsed, I was gone, I was dead. I saw this light in front of me, and I followed that light. I saw my grandmother that died years before. I saw babies carried by light. I saw the heavenly space. I saw it with my own eyes. I know it sounds crazy, but I saw it, and I felt it. And I knew somehow, as I know today, that that experience exists. Your mother wants to have a conversation with you. She does. Who doesn't want to get a message? Hey, even the skeptics now follow me to the car, just in case. Just in case I got one more in me. Your mother stood there by your side in the most darkest moment. You felt her. Listen to me, just hear me out. And at the end, if you say to yourself, I don't get it, I don't believe it, I'm not sure, it's okay. But at your most difficult time, you felt this gentleness coming from her. And you weren't imagining it. And it wasn't medicine. It was the continuity of the love that you shared with her. And by the way, she wants me to tell you that you made a lot of sacrifices for her in the last 33 days of her life. That you made these sacrifices that were necessary for her. You're being loved here. And I gotta tell you that in that dark moment when you were laying in the bed and you were trying to figure out what the next step was, you were asking your mother to give you a little inspiration, a little bit of hope to catch your breath, because all you wanted to do was catch your breath. You are being loved here. Is this your first time with someone like me? It looks like it's your first time. You're going pale when I get close to you. It's all right. You're all right. Everything is perfect and beautiful. And so maybe it is true. Maybe it is true that those moments that we have in life are moments that last. Maybe the love and the impressions of love that we've made along the way, maybe they matter. Maybe they change us. Maybe they make us who we are. Maybe it makes us strong. And maybe it gives us courage in the most difficult moments of our lives. Maybe. And maybe that little whisper you hear in your head, or that little feeling you feel inside, maybe it's something beautiful. Maybe it's the memory of the love and the experiences that you've had with each other, because that's what this is all about. It's not that far-fetched. I remember my mother. I remember the love. You did a good job holding your family together. A really good job. She wants to thank you for that. You never wavered, right? And some part of you needs somebody like me to tell you that you worked hard, and she wants to talk about it. What do you think your loved ones want to talk about? Woo, you should see the cloud I'm laying on. I mean, come on. They want to talk about your life. They want to talk about what you meant. They want to talk about all the love that you gave, and she wants to talk about it. She wants to talk about how you comforted her and how you helped her to ease everything. Did you do it? She says yes. Hey, I'll do all the work. She says yes. She says you did it. And she's like, arm in arm, side by side, with you, here in this moment. There's your mother calling. She don't want to talk. Sorry. So sorry. She don't want to talk. No, she's Irish. I didn't say it, you said it. Her presence is around you right here. Do you really need her? She says no. Listen, just want to hear me out. All she wants to do is remind you of the journey she had. And she wants to talk about how challenging things were. Have I lost my mic? I have no idea. Boy. Sorry. So sorry. She doesn't want to talk about anything other than the journey that you shared together and the life that you shared together. She wants to talk about how she came to a place of being prepared and ready for things, that she knew things before you knew things were going to change, that she had some understanding inside of her. I don't hear her name, but I feel her story, and I feel her love. I feel her light and the connection. She also says it wasn't always easy. It wasn't always easy. And she recalls or tells the story of the days and the weeks before she passed. Why? Well, what does it matter that someone like me hears these stories? Why does it matter? You really want to have a conversation with them? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to get comfortable in the chair that you're in and give it a try. And I want you to, if you can, close your eyes for a moment or two and just get in that quiet space. Just get in that space. Get quiet for a second. When my daughter was 6 years old, she came running up the hill, scraped her knee, and she was crying like crazy. And I walked up to her and I just put my arms around her. And she stopped crying. I held her. Just keep your eyes closed and stay present with me. I remember my 94-year-old patient called Flo. She'd been very sick, and I walked into her hospital room. As her nurse, I was in charge. I put my hand on hers, and she said, "Well, I feel your love, Roland." I want you to think about the people that you love right now. Maybe the people that you miss. I want you to think about the people that you've shared your life with. Think about them. And I want you to find somewhere inside of you the most joyful memory that you can come up with, that you remember. I want you to find that place, to find the most joyful, happy experience that you shared together. And I want you to stay in that space and in that place. And just be in that place for a minute or two and enjoy that place. It might bring tears, but maybe you'll find a spark of happiness in there. Maybe it's your mom or your daughter or your son or your dad or your grandparents, a friend. I want you to find that place, because that place is about love. And I want you to enjoy that place that you're in and allow it to be what it is for you. A memory of hope, a memory of strength, a memory of continuity, of a connection that exists between you. And now I want you to open your eyes. Are there people in your life that you love? I imagine so. How many of you have your phones with you? At this particular moment, I would like you to text someone, Facebook someone, email someone right now. Right now, come on. And tell them how much you love them. Tell them how much you care. Tell them how they've influenced your lives. Tell them right now. You are creating a cherished memory. They'll get that text message and they'll say, "What's wrong with her?" They'll think that something's going on here. But I want you to find that space and send that love and be an advocate of that energy and that joy, because that's what this is all about. It really is about remembering love. It really is. And you know, sometimes when you're grieving, it's hard to remember the love. It's hard to see it because grief is there. And when you're grieving, it tells me that you've loved someone unconditionally. It tells me that you've loved beyond. And that love is what holds us together. It's what binds us together. That love is more powerful than anything else. Now, for those of you that don't know this, I hear voices, just so you know. I hear messages and write them on these purple papers, and have been writing them on purple papers for a long time. Maybe you're the Walcott family. I've been waiting for you. Maybe you're the family of all these people who want to say their stories to you, to give you their messages. Would you open that up for me? Thomas has a story to share. I don't know who he is, but I know it matters to someone. I know that Mary in there has a story to say, and the Walcotts and the Tebow families and all of these souls searching to tell a story. September 7th, some story about that day. And Diane wants to talk about how she battled her illness, but she wants to tell someone so that they feel better. And this young kid that drowned who wants to bring a sense of peace to his family. You're going to make it through the storm. You're going to make it through the storm. This is why you're here. You're going to make it. You asked last night. It was 10:10. You were praying, thinking, wishing, hoping for something to change. You wondered if anyone's been hearing your prayer. You wonder if they can really hear your conversation. And when you and I are here, I have this feeling inside of me that you're going to make it through whatever it is that's before you. Oh my God. I keep hearing, "I love you, I love you, I love you." Hey, I keep hearing "I love you" for her. You know what the skeptics are saying? "Oh, geez, another "I love you" message from the medium. Who wants to hear "I hate you" from the other side?" You've come here to hear "I love you" 1,000 times. You've come here to hear it and to feel it. And you're carrying all the memories of my passing, not my life. It's okay to cry. It's all right to cry. It's okay to cry. Everybody's staring at you right now, but it's okay to cry. I'm supposed to tell you because I feel it inside. And if you leave here today and you say to yourself, oh my God, his mother was right. He's crazy. Get in line. There's a long line of people who think I'm crazy. But you've come here to make sure that all those things you do at night when you're asking for a sign and you're asking for a message, that you've done the right thing. I can't get there. I love you. I'm supposed to write it out for you. You're supposed to take it with you so that when you leave here, you'll remember what this is all about for you. Oh, you know what else I just heard? You didn't abandon me. You did not abandon me. All of you have to put your arms around this girl right now. You got to do it. Because this isn't about me. It's about all of us. We're in this life together. We're in this experience together. And I keep hearing, and I don't mean to get emotional about it, but I am. You did not abandon me. You know what? You can have peace now. You deserve peace. You deserve it. I don't know why I'm saying it, but I feel it. And at my age, I'm too old to argue with myself any longer. I got to go with the flow now before it comes to the end for me. You are being loved here, and everyone in this audience is stretching their hearts to you because that's why you are here. Wait a minute. And I don't want you to worry about me anymore. I'm going to send you these magnificent signs outside, in the air, flying around, moving around, so that you don't have to go alone. So you don't have to go alone. Hold on. Anybody else hearing voices? No. I'm always the only one in the room. Maybe you think I should take psychotropic drugs. I took them already. No, I took them when I was 18 years old in Butler Hospital because I had no idea what to do with me. This is your moment, and yours, and yours, and yours, and yours from your little boy. From your little boy and your son. And all the angels that have been holding you together, because you already believe in the whole thing. You believe in the entire experience of the universe that has been guiding you. Come on. Hang on. Come on. Come on. We only have minutes left. Whatever it is that you believe in, and I'm not here to change your belief or anybody else's, whatever it is, you believe it so deeply and so profoundly that you are an inspiration to other people because of your faith. I know, I didn't make it up. I didn't make it up. That was real. It was a real moment for me. I felt it deeply inside when that came. You are an inspiration, and you change the world. Hang on. You change the world because of your faith, because of who you are. But you've been the same way since you've been 10 years old. You haven't changed once in your life, and nothing has thrown you off your path. You did a good job, she says. And I know you're on a big mission, she says. Oh, she says she's very pretty. And she wants me to remind you, she's beautiful. She said she's better looking. Not than you, just better looking. She's got a humor about that. She said she wants me to tell you that you've carried on her mission. You are the instrument. You carry it on for her. I did an event in Ireland, my first international event, There were 100 people in the room, all Americans. No Irish showed up at all, just Americans in the room. And I'm there giving messages, and a lady stands up and she says, please, tell me about my father. And I had this feeling inside of me, the same feeling I've had my whole life. And I looked at her, and I said, you want to talk about your biological father, your stepfather, your foster father? And she began to cry. Tears that I've never heard before. And she is trying to figure out what I'm saying. And I look at her and I say, your biological father did not know that you were born. But I'm supposed to tell you that he loves you. That he's going to send you this most magnificent butterfly. And when that butterfly comes, you will know how connected you really are. We're in Ireland in November. It rained the entire time I was on tour there. No sunny days, never warmer than 21 degrees. Nothing was going to happen. No butterfly was going to be found until 10 days later. 10 days later, in the Roland castle built in the 15th century, there we are having a 6-course meal. And somebody screams to the top of her lungs. They take the microphone and they say, Roland, Comtois, the butterfly has landed. And there on the plate, in a room of 100 people, was a butterfly that found its way to this woman, found its way to her plate. She knew in that moment, she knew that it was a sign, that it was a signal. It's now midnight and I'm walking back to my hotel room and there's a lady with her hands on her hips like this and she's giving me the once-over. I don't think she liked me. It's just a feeling I had. And she's looking at me and she's trying to communicate, and all of a sudden she says, I wonder if he brought the butterfly from Rhode Island, she says. I said, lady, give me a break. That was a moment, just like the moment this morning, last night when my mother's obituary card fell out of the blue. Could that have been some whisper from the afterlife? Some sign? You know, Khalil Gibran said there are mysteries that no hypothesis or guess can reveal. Some things just happen. Some things happen. And when they happen, we change. A message, a moment, a connection, a memory of love, we change. Those moments give us strength to live our lives. I've been giving messages for 45 years. Never once in my life did I hear the afterlife say, be depressed. I never heard them say, don't eat. Don't go to bed. Don't go to work. But that happens. It happens because what you experienced with each other was unconditional love. That unconditional love is stronger than anything else. It has a power in itself. So I'm going to give you homework. Yeah, aren't you thrilled you came now? Huh? I am going to give you homework. Here's what I want you to do. And I want you to do it tomorrow morning. And then you can report back to me via my website if you'd like, or on Facebook or somewhere. Or join me live every Wednesday on Facebook. I share purple papers, I tell stories. I have homework for you. Tomorrow morning, when you get up, before you do anything, I want you to remember love. I want you to remember the love. Can you do it? I want you to remember the connection. And I want that connection and that memory to be the guiding force for your day. I want that to be what guides you. Not sadness, not despair, but love. Because love is the key. It's the key to all of it. You have to find it in yourself. You don't need to see a medium. You don't need to travel from person to person. All you have to do is remember the love. I think I can feel it right now. I think I can really feel it right here and right now. Could it be that our loved ones are right here? Could it be that this woman who's guided by an army of angels, those angels are here? Could it be that the love that made us who we are, the love that made us who we are, is here? It is here. It's up to you to decide. It's up to you to decide what you believe, because maybe you'll come to your own discovery that love is everlasting. Oh, wow. Hey, guess what's happening right now? The whole room is full of light. Maria, thank you so much for inviting me to speak here this time. I really appreciate it very much. I should have thanked you at the beginning. Thank you. I really appreciate it, being here with you. And I support the Gemma Foundation with as much heart and soul as I can, because it's a worthy cause. Because whether or not they know it, they transform the lives of the people they touch. Now, back to your homework. Tomorrow, you're going to remember love. You're going to do everything in your power to find that place. And when you do, your heart won't be so heavy. You, the lady with the purple bag, you won't be so worried, because love is more powerful than anything else. Is this your first time to something like you? Or something like you? Hello. First time? You got a lot of light around you. Like that guy over there, I got nothing for you, but thanks for coming. I really appreciate it very much. That's it, everybody's alive. You're not kidding, everybody's alive. Now, if you're interested in looking at the purple papers, if you're interested in asking me a question, it'd be easier to do it near my booth than in this room, because then everybody will want to ask questions. So I'm very willing to answer any question you have if you want to come visit me downstairs. Here's what I know, my final thoughts, because I don't even know what time it is now. I've disappeared. Oh, I got my 5 minutes. Thank you. Here's what I know, is that you have the power within you. You have the power within you to remember that hug and that love and all that you did for that little boy. He's still beautiful. Remember that? Remember day 2? Oh, hang on. Remember day 2. Everybody was worried about what was going on, and there was no way to resolve it, no way to fix, no way to change anything. But I know what your little grandson remembers is the love, because that's all that matters. That's all that matters. You're a good grandmother, by the way. You did everything you could to save your child from their despair. I know that, because I feel it inside. I feel it. Don't you feel it? Somewhere inside of you, that the connection exists. What is your grandson's first and middle name? Enzo Anthony, we send you love and light. What is your son's first and middle name? David? David Lewis? We send you love and light. You know why I say that? You know why I say it out loud? So we all think about them, even for this one brief moment in time. Again, I want to thank you very much, the Gemma Foundation, for inviting me to speak here. Thank you, Maria. Thank you so much. Thank you for your help, and I send you lots of love and blessings. Thanks, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, yeah. That's what's up.
You have one more thing to do. You're not done. I got you. Get back up here.
Oh, back up here, yes.
Oh my gosh, I felt like I went through a really, really good therapy session. Wow, this was, whew. Anyway, what do I always say? Holy shiitake.
Okay.
We have an amazing prize to give out, and you're going to pick the winner.
Okay.
So you can either blame him or love him. So pick the winner. And it's a Michael Kors bag.
Okay.
None of us want that.
There you go.
Okay, you might have to.
Want me to read this for you?
Oh, I might
Okay.
be able to read. No.
Okay. 822839. 8. Yay!
Where?
822839.
Who won it?
Back there somewhere.
Yeah, Yeah.
Oh, yay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You can give it to her.
Okay. Congratulations. Congratulations. You are the winner. Oh.
So, of course, I want to thank you all for coming. What a day, huh? And it's going to even get better, right? You guys excited for the rest of the day? I know you are. This kind of pumped me up, too. Our next speaker is at 12:45. So in between now and then, you can hang out. Maybe go get a massage. Maybe hang out with Roland. See you in a little bit.
Well, I guess sorry to make you